most to me. Like I said, I'm a big basketball fan, so I'm a Clipper fan, I'm also a Laker fan. Depends on who's winning, that's which one I switch to. If you notice, I got a little thing here that says movies. I've been collecting movies for most of my life. I started out with VHS movies, I moved to DVD, and then to Blu-ray. Right here, I have listed the jobs I've held over the last 30 years in the field of IT. I've made a very good living in the field of IT. I've never had to go out and work out in the rain or anything like that, just sitting at my desk doing my work. When I started out and I knew nothing about IT, I was a bench technician. Bench technician simply means that I fixed laptop computers, desktop computers, tablets, anything that ran on batteries and memory chips, I worked on. The next one shows you I was a field service technician, which means that I was sent out into the field to fix people's computers and things like that, their printers, whatever. I had to do it on site. I couldn't bring it back to the job site. Next, I went to being a help desk coordinator, which means that I simply answered the phones. I worked on computers at a desk. Mostly this is where you see this in a hospital setting, and a lot of other places too, including schools. But we basically fixed problems for the employees that were right there in the building. So that's why I was a coordinator. My next position I held was a network administrator. As a network administrator, I was responsible for taking care of the traffic involved in such buildings like schools like this, insurance companies, you name it. Anybody who ran computers, they had traffic problems, and traffic problems are related to people bringing in viruses into their network system. So that was my job, to keep the viruses out. My next role was a computer systems administrator. As an administrator, I was over pretty much everyone. My role was to make sure the other technicians did their work, as well as me maintaining the functions of that company. And then my final position was information infrastructure analyst. This was the biggest position of my life. I used to work for a company you probably have heard of, Hewlett Packard. And for Hewlett Packard, I did such things as maintain their American Airlines account, which handled their baggage carousels all over the United States. Anytime there was a baggage carousel problem, I got called in and had to do some troubleshooting to find out what was going on. Okay, so let me give you a little quick tour of our campus for those of you who have never been to Arkansas Northeastern College. This is the east entrance into our administration building. Those of you who pass by the campus, you may recognize this big arch right here. Once you go through those doors, this is what it looks like inside. It's a two-story building, and this little hallway leads to classrooms and laboratories and things like that. This is a picture of our courtyard that shows in the distance. That's our State Hall building, our bookstore, our library, and a couple of other things that are on campus. If you notice, this is our clock tower. Maybe some of you have seen this before. The significant thing about this clock tower is it's been struck by lightning so many times that it's only right twice a day. So the time stays exactly where it is right now because it's been hit by lightning too many times. Okay, this is our nursing facility where the nurses go to train, and also future dentists also train in this building. This is our wellness center, also known as our gymnasium. Inside that gymnasium, we have everything from an indoor running track to a full-court gym to weight rooms, locker rooms, you name it, it's all inside that building. This is our new student lounge that just got opened this fall. As you'll see, we have everything from pool tables, air hockey tables. We have, I think, what is the hottest game out right now? Not the PS3, but the Well, I know they got Xbox, they've got the PS, whatever it is, but it's a bunch of games. We've got monitors all around the room so you can play games and everything else. And it's set up in an atrium, so it's always sunshine. We have sports. Here you see we have a women's volleyball team playing right now, and I think they're playing against Osceola. We have basketball, which is our intramural basketball team. We also have football, which I think is flag football. So now, instead of you guys just listening to me talk about the school, let me introduce you to a couple of our students.
How you say it? Football?
Hey, Delisha, how you doing this morning?
Hi, Mr. Jones, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Hey, Delisha, you mind telling us, why did you choose ANC?
Excuse this interruption, at this time we need all
It's
students,
closer to home.
all level grades should be to go to the auditorium for your picture.
Great. That makes sense. And what's been your experience here?
Well, when I first got here, I was like, oh, my, this is something new, because I just got out of school. But now I got the hang of it. I'm happy.
Okay. Have you picked up any new skills since you've been at ANC?
Yes, in all my classes. Psychology, I've learned so much, and here I've learned so much, and in math, yeah.
All right. What do you think about the food?
It's very good. But I think like 2 days out of this class.
All right. What do you think about our new student center?
Oh, I like it. I only went there one time, but when I went, I enjoyed myself.
Okay. Did you play pool or play any games?
I played the little hockey thing.
Okay, air hockey? Okay, great. And also, Delisha, would you recommend any of your friends to attend ANC?
Yes, I would. I would, because you don't have to, when you go to college, you don't have to go out and do all this big stuff. I feel like this college is here to help. It's here to help in any kind of way. Like if you having a problem or something, you go down there, you talk to them, and they're willing to help you in any kind of way. So yes, I would recommend this college to my friends, people that stay in other states. I would.
Okay.
I just,
All right. Thank you for your time.
you're welcome.
Okay. That was our Delisha. Hey, Chloe.
Jones.
How you doing?
Doing all right. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Hey, could you tell us why did you choose to come to ANC?
I chose ANC because the tuition is far cheaper than all of its competitors and other universities in the area.
Teacher, one
And
more correction.
also, ANC offers
Any
unique
senior who
experience
has
you
not
can't pick up
taken
from
their
bigger
picture
colleges.
yet, you can report to the auditor at this time also. Maybe
What's been your experience since you've been
senior
here?
who is absent
My
this morning,
experience so far
not
has been
taken
very welcoming, heartwarming.
senior picture,
Everyone is willing
based
to
in the
help
auditor
you
at
where
this
you
time
want to be in your
also.
future.
Thanks.
Okay. Now I'm really curious. What new skills do you think you picked up since you've been here?
As a computer enthusiast, I thought I knew a lot about computers, but even the computer fundamentals classes taught me office skills that I wouldn't have even known about before coming here.
Okay. And what do you think about the food here at ANC?
I hadn't had too much food, but there's always free events going around. I mean, a couple weeks ago, I went and got some free ice cream, and then they had some free chicken the other day, and my experience with food's been pretty good so far.
Oh yeah, that chicken was good. And would you recommend any of your friends attend ANC?
Oh, definitely. ANC is top notch. It can't be, there's nothing that can equate to it. ANC is just a good place to start your future. And ANC, your future, just like my future, starts here.
All right. Well, thank you, Cody. Cody's a clown. Good morning, Tierra.
Good morning, Mr. Jones.
Could you tell me, why did you choose to come to ANC?
Well, I chose ANC because it's a community-based college, and it's located here in Parkville, near my family and my friends.
Okay, that's a sensible answer. So what's been your experience?
It's been quite fun. It's always fun meeting new students and working with faculty that actually cares about you.
All right. And have you picked up any new skills since you've been here?
Oh, yes. I've learned how to work professionally, and I've learned how to apply math skills and as well as computer skills. that, I struggled with during high school.
All right. Tell me about the food. What's your impression of the food here?
I think the food is great. My favorites are breakfast wraps and the Swiss cheeseburgers.
All right. Have you had any chance to spend any time in the new student center?
Oh yes, it's a great investment. I believe the students get to be very socially active as well as comfortable here on the campus.
And would you recommend ANC to any of your friends?
Most definitely.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, and this is my final slide, which is showing my degree program. This shows the core courses that are required to earn your applied science degree in information technology, and as well as the general ed courses. Okay, I'll take questions.
I got one.
Yes, sir. I'll catch this
What
first.
you gotta do to, what you gotta do to get like in the, y'all have a welding program?
A welding program? Yes, we do.
What you have to do to get in there?
All you have to do is you want to speak with someone at our Allied Health Center, also known as our CRISP Center. It's located on, well, I tell you what, just contact the college and I'll give you a brochure and I'll have the contact information on there, and someone will be able to answer that question for you, is how you can get into our welding program.
And do you have to get your bases out the way first?
Okay, now the welding program is what's called a certificate program. So no, it doesn't have the same requirements as if you were going for a degree program. So the answer to that would be no, you don't have to.
Do y'all, what other like factory program do y'all have?
What now?
Factory program do y'all have?
I know we have aviation, which is aircraft engine, working on aircraft engines. I do know we have construction programs to where they show you how to do all types of construction, building things. Those are the ones that I just know off the top of my head, but there's quite a few.
What about don't they got one for like Nucor?
Well, now for like working in the steel plant, that I'm not really sure. This is only my second semester at the college, so I don't know about all the programs they offer, but I'll give you a brochure right now, and that'll have that information in there.
So what?
They have a 10 years. I mean, 10 years.
I'm trying to get out, yeah. Get this out.
Okay, so this is really a brochure on my program, but anyone, when you call that number, they can answer your questions for you about other programs. Okay, who else? Anyone else have some questions? No one's thought about going into IT and making the big bucks? Well, I want to thank you for your time, and if anyone else wants me to come out and speak with the class, I'll be more than happy to. Let me pass out a few parting gifts. Okay, I've got stress balls, and I've got these little bookmarks.
Could I get it?
What's that? Bookmark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe one of those. I need to be in football too.
He's one of the football players. He needs to
practice
practice.
in the night.
Thank you.
Okay.
I would like a stress ball.
There you go.
I know, right?
I don't play ball. But I might need to squeeze this on some days when y'all get that.
Oh, I have a lot of